Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Giving double honor to the apostles, others a great millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing in truth and sincerity and Kwam Yasharala. It's the brother in the Pashkodash. 24th chapter. Alright, and I'm gonna start going into a lot of these words. It's probably only gonna be about the first maybe 10 verses. I like to hit those first 10 just to it's a sign of the times, right? But nonetheless, I'm gonna get right into it. Matthew 24, verse 1. Tables. Anytime you see the word Jesus, the correct name that should be there is Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai meaning He saves, right? That's the name that was given to Him, right? And that's also the name that was given to us to call on. But that's just a quick side note. Matthew 24:1. And Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and His disciples came to Him for to shew Him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, that there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Now, a good thing to know about this chapter is some of these verses are twofold. Some of these verses are talking about the time period we're in now, and some of these verses are talking about 70 AD. Now, when Yahweh Shai said these things, obviously, to tell you right there in the first verse, the temple was still standing. All right? The temple was still standing. Now, Yahweh Shai, which, if you look around the world right now, you're not going to find no temple. This is the second temple at that. Right? So Yahweh Shai is a prophet. He spoke what will happen before it happened through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So that's just, and also this verse is replying to 70 AD. This is one that goes with 70 AD. Verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So they asked him 3 questions. All right, so when shall these things be? Talking about when with the temple. We already know the Babylonians came in, took over, basically closed us out. The Edomites was on the outside, slaying young and old. Right? They say, and what shall be the sign of thy coming be? So the Lord already prophesied to come back. They knew he was going to come back. They knew he wasn't going to be accepted before he even came. That's on the scriptures. So it was prophesied that he was going to come back and redeem us and free us. So that the disciples knew that. It says, and of the end of the world. To this word world. Because end of the world don't mean an asteroid comes from outer space and Earth is blown up and there's no more people. It don't mean a zombie apocalypse. It don't mean any of these things that you will see on Esau's left-handed movie Witchcraft that'll make you think the end of the world is literally the earth blowing up. Right? So right here the word world It goes into the word eon.
Strong's G165. Ion. Ion.
So eon says the particular one we want is the third one. It says a period of time / age. So it's a period of time. And this time period is what the time period of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. We're at the end of the world. So to say Esau's the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it, that's followers. Alright? Verse 4, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name. These are the signs. Alright, many has came in Yahweh Shai name. You got people that call the name Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You got people, you got Cesare Borgia, Buddha, Allah. You got Muslims talking about how Yahweh Shai was a prophet of Allah. Or they'll say Jesus. They ain't gonna say Yahweh Shai, they're gonna say Jesus. But nonetheless, that's who they're thinking of when they say that. Alright. And you got a lot of people that came and said, that's what that means. They saying that they're the way and not Yahweh Shai. Or you got people just saying that they are Yahweh Shai. Alright, it say, and shall deceive many. Christianity, if not the biggest, is the second biggest religion in the world. And Islam, if not the biggest, is the second biggest religion in the world. Alright, so they definitely deceive many. Billions of people have been deceived. Again, these are signs though. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, which the apostles went into, how this really went into World War I and World War II. Alright, that's when this verse started, but it's still going, it's still ongoing, because why we still hear about those rumors of World War III now. Alright. I'm pretty sure this verse is being brought out when the Afghan war, the Iran war, all those things. Man, this verse still applies. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. The end of what? The end of the world. So yeah, we're gonna see wars and rumors of wars. Alright? We're gonna see people come in the name of Yahweh Shai and deceive many. We're gonna see we're gonna see a lot of these things. But it's not the end yet. It's just the beginning. The beginning of the end, I'll say. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Alright, so we're gonna see, it's in the scriptures for World War III to pop off. The least of the flock shall draw them out. The Amalekites, which is the so-called Jewish people today, drawing out the American Edomite into the war. That's how they're gonna get caught up in it. And the beast shall hate the whore and eat and burn her up and eat her flesh. Talking about NATO and EU gonna fucking hate America and turn sides on them during World War III. Alright, so that's kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation. This say, and there shall be famines, which we seeing that now. A famine is let's grab a word. A famine. A sacredity of harvest / famine. A sacredity of harvest means it's a small amount that's being harvested, if any. But this is a part of the prophecy. It say, and pestilences. Pestilences going to a. We're gonna grab a word. Loimos, right? So he said in Greek, It say a plague, pest. Guess what? So it's gonna be plagues coming to this place as well. These are things that we are. As we see these things, the kingdom gets closer and closer. And we've been seeing plagues. Diseases are at all time high. You had the 2020, the year the world stood still, as what they call it. Why? Because the plagues hit the whole world, the whole earth. It say and earthquakes, which that could be talking about physically, but also spiritually. Earthquakes can represent the uproars of the people, the gatherings, the coming together, the uproars. It say in diverse places, which people is shouting out all around the world. They complaining about the wickedness that's going on. And also you do got physical earthquakes happening all around the world. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So all this is just, like I said earlier, it's just the beginning. Verse 9. Verse 9, and then shall they deliver ye up to be afflicted, and shall kill you. So yeah, we know a time of betrayal gonna happen to us. Your family members, the people you were so-called cool with, your co-workers, they're gonna tell on you because why? You don't want to take the mark of the beast. They're gonna tell on you why? Because you don't want to get with the program. We gonna be speaking out against this place. You know, it says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. They gonna blame us. They're the whatever happened. They're the reason why. Remember we didn't get vaccinated. Shit. Remember we didn't vax that thing up. And what did they say? It's our fault. We're still spreading it. They was quick to blame us, those who didn't get it. Right? But at the end of the day, we're going to be hated for whose sake? Yahweh Shah. Because while we keeping the ways, statutes, the laws, statutes, commandment of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. So if they hate us, Yahweh Shah said that, know that they hated him first. We following in his footsteps. We bearing our own cross. That's why the world hate us. All right? Man, I hope this is edifying. Just a quick hit. Just a quick edification. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakidash. Giving double honor to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to brothers pushing the truth and sincerity and Kwam Yasha Riley.